Pretty crickets. So peaceful. Sometimes around here it's so peaceful. It's like everybody comes in and screaming. It's like, oh, just listen to the crickets. Life is too short to care about the frivolous shit. It really is. But then again, the frivolous shit makes it entertaining once you realize what you thought was frivolous was actually exuberating or exhilarating. I'll explain. And you know what? If you have a cat or a dog, you know what? Shout out to you. Those animals are great. If it wasn't for the dogs, we'd have too many cats. If it wasn't for the crazy cat lady, we wouldn't have so many extra damn cats. I mean, if it like, yeah, It's like if it didn't cost, if they should make it cheaper for the males, or no, cheaper for the females, and the males more expensive. If they just castrated all the males, then we'd have no freaking reason to fix the females. Right? Metal Music Maniac. The cat came back the very next day. I know. You know, I was about ready to think about that, man. I had a plan tonight to do that. I still might do that. What do you think? You know, I was gonna let the chat decide. I was gonna bring that up. If I bring the cat back, will you bring the chat back? I mean, everybody brings the chat back. I'll bring the cat back. I just can't. I'm not gonna make 100% promise. I just know that it's there on my other computer, and I can, you know, if I can maneuver my fat ass around the table and plug in some cords, I'm pretty sure I can get the cat back. You know, I'm just hoping everybody hangs around and to help me figure out, you know, or maybe there's a way to get it back, because it's Fancy Cat is the cat that I used, and help me figure out how to get it back. Maybe I can just simply download it, man. The chat can help me out. People watching, everybody likes. I mean, that's the one part I like, is if I read the chat, you guys participate in the chat, then I do something, then you are part of the show. Hey, Blockhead, are you streaming on a Netflix flip phone or what? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I wish it was a flip phone, because I like the flip phones. Happy Monday, everyone. Yeah, happy Monday to you, Daniel. Barrel Sports highlights. You know what? What's the highlights? What's the worst thing that happened? What's the worst highlight? And then what's the best highlight? You know, I want to hear it, man. What's the highlights of the sports? Like, who lost the most and who won the most? That's the highlights, in my opinion. Like, I mean, well, people that aren't really into sports, which, you know, I'm into not really sports, but I know other people are. So, you know, you'll intrigue my chat. I know a trailer when I see one. I'm not a trailer. Look, trailers don't weak when they respond to the chat. Is that a single or double wide? No, it's a house. This is a house, dude. Look, I got a yard. trailers don't have yards on both sides of their house. And on the back, I can go to the backyard, but I don't feel like getting off my porch. I mean, I got a house, dude. I've been living here for 10 years. Wow, that'll save me some nicotine. Really? Even God says, stop. Is that a section B? No, absolutely not. I mean, I wish I'd actually have money if it was. No, I've been paying almost, it was $700 when I first moved in. Then it raised, and it raised, and it raised. Now it's $950. Close enough. I'm not going to give you the exact ballpark, but it's freaking $950. 700 plus to $950 in 10 years. Pretty and steady increase. But everybody else that buys a house, or if I were to leave, they would be asking over $1,000, over $1,200. Everybody else next to me, crappy ass fucking places. More than, I was thinking, I'm gonna move. Can't move. If I move, I'll spend $300 more in rent. So I'm kind of locked into a low tier. What do they call that? Upheaval. Who is your landlord? Which one? The most recent? I mean, I had quite a few landlords. I don't know their names. I just know their companies. And they're probably all over the United States. People are really paying $1,000 to live in 2 tent. I'm under $1,000 still, which is insane. Because I don't think anywhere in the United States you got under $1,000 still. Unless you live in Tornado Alley. We're in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, yeah, you can, $100 a month. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, unless you're living in a campsite. I mean, the campsite cost me $40 a day. I mean, I doubt that you can get it cheaper than $800 a month. In my opinion. I mean, you find me somebody that has cheaper housing than me, that has lived in a rented a house for 10 years in longevity, that has lost their kids to a psycho woman that is literally off her meds on a relocation that should have never happened. When the fact that she literally had a protection order put on her by her own mother. I mean, what I tell you is the truth. I don't freaking lie. I don't have no reason to lie. I'm telling you the truth. And then, after all that, they didn't care about contempt. She violated the parenting plan. She didn't even tell me she moved then. Then she moves again, and then she changes the schools again. Is that not fucking absolutely outrageous contempt in the second degree? If that's not murder in the second degree to my parenting rights, she literally took a axe Saxall and fucking sliced them up. And then she also got Tennessee involved. Oh, tell him what he did. Tell him what he did. Tell him what he did to you. Oh yeah. Well, my dad, he what was that, Mom? He what was that? I mean, that's the story. That's exactly how it went fucking down. And then the CPS bought that bullshit, put a restraining order on me. And I don't understand how that even fucking fell through, because CPS in Tennessee needs to be fucking like, I'm sued, because I'm gonna sue them. Because I learned how to sue. I'm going to sue them. I got 3 years, and I'm gonna sue them for their home state. I will own Tennessee. I don't think that's gonna fly, but I'll ask for a reasonable amount, like $500 million, and then I'll torch claim, like for all the other fucking peoples and fathers that they fucked over, for their lack of fucking judgment, for their lack of fucking care, for their lack of fucking care for the humane society of humane people of this world. You know, it's like stupid. Hayua. No, I don't know how to say. Indahio. See? I don't know what that is. You can't space those words apart, and I can't read. People are literally paying $1,000 to live in a tent. I know. Nowadays, they're paying $1,000 just for the tent itself, let alone $500 a day to live in the tent. But oh man, anyways. Hey, I got Head and Shoulders. Hey, my what's really cool is I got this little new card that I got extra money. I got dandruff shampoo now, and I had extra funds because my medical insurance company gave me a little benefit. So man, no more dandruff. It's nice. And I'm taking vitamins. I'm gonna be safe from the super colds. I don't know. And I just think it's kind of neat, you know. I never thought that the government would finally get in tune. Like, why don't you let the people get the medication over the counter before it gets worse, so that they have to go to the doctor? Dumb. I thought about that, and then they finally, yeah, that was like a 10-year-old freaking thought. And then finally, 10 years later, ching ching. It was pretty cool. They're actually, let the elderly people get in a little extra money to buy the over-counter medications that would prevent, certain things from getting worse. Like, I don't know, just normal. Like, I got soles for my shoes. I got ibuprofen for headaches for pretty much for a long ass time, because I don't get headaches very often, and other things. So, toothpaste to keep my cavities from clean, toothpicks to keep my teeth clean. And it's like, it's pretty cool, man. They come up with some stuff. Since I'm a disabled. I am actually disabled, but I don't want to explain exactly why I'm disabled, because I'm fat. Well, I'm not. I wasn't always fat. I wasn't always fat, and I don't want to be fat. That's why I'm taking this poop medication. Fucking poop medication. It's like anything you eat that you shouldn't eat, it'll come out like ice cream. Yummy, yummy. Not really what I want to freaking feel in my tummy. Anyways, I'm trying to find my phone now. My phone is at like 22%. Ain't gonna last very long. What the hell? I thought I had like more than 2 likes. Did I piss somebody off? Did I piss the Pope off? You guys just trying to pretend. You do know that the dislikes and the likes, they do help my channel. So if you hit the like and you disliked it, thank you. That's a double like. Because you double tap the like button. You double like me. I don't care. It looks good. It looks good in my record is all it does. You don't unlike. Everybody knows that. You can't unlike. That means you like. You super like. Oh, I mean, I liked you. Unlike. Doesn't work, buddy. There ain't no such thing as an unlike. There's no takes backsies here. There really isn't. I'm not kidding you. You can't unlike a like stream. Like if you liked the stream, either you didn't or you did. You can't just change your mind. It's like, well, his fart smelled good while I was smelling it, and then it went away, and then I don't like the fact that I can't smell his ass anymore. It's like, that's some bullshit. You don't do that to people. Just because I can't keep up on your scent. You can't smell me through your phone. That would be pretty fucking phony if you could. I'm going to let that resonate with you. If honestly, more people are going to come in if I start snoring anyways. Man, like, what if I turn on the cat? I was thinking about that, but it's like nobody wanted the cat. I was talking about it, and then everybody left. I don't know what happened. I want to even see if I still got... Do I still got Snap camera on this computer? If I do, I probably can get it working. Damn, no, it's gotta be. I did. I backed up my computers on this one only. The dusty one. It's the only hope. It's the only hope of getting the Snap camera back is turning on this dusty little log right down here. Oh my God, it is so dusty. I blew everybody away. That's funny. All I'm saying is if I ever win $1 million, I'm going to definitely not give it to the people that ain't watching. I'm just saying. But I'm going to give definitely because I don't want $1 million. I really don't. I just want to pay out my credit card. Pay off of my debts. That's less than $100,000. And that's it. I'm fine. I mean, everything else I need is covered in my don't have to pay no debts, man. I mean, I can save up for anything I ever wanted. And I can't save up for anything I want now because I owe forever. Oh, I owe for fucking ever. I mean, I can't ever catch up. I can never buy a new computer and you know, unless I put it on credit. I'm just not going to do that. Because that would be bullshit. Unless I absolutely needed a computer and I really had a plan to pay it off. But I just can't bring myself to doing that yet because I haven't figured out a plan to pay it off. But the plan is going to be built on a freaking faulty sandbox. If you know what I mean. I don't know. Everybody else has got $70,000 in credit card debt. I told my bank, stop increasing my shit. I won't be able to ever pay it off. Oh, if they were supposed to stop fucking hundreds of. They're supposed to stop earlier, a lot earlier. Because if they would have, I would have been able to pay off my shit. You know, with the income I had at the time. But now I've got more income, so I should be able to pay it off. But it doesn't matter. You know, it's just the fact that they should have stopped when I initially told them to stop raising my debt or credit limit. It's like, a lot of people don't want to do this unless you're smart. Well, unless you don't plan on going bankrupt and taking advantage of the system. But I think everybody wants to do that. Oh, guys, it's free money. It's technically not free money, you dumbass. It affects everybody. And it affects you. So, there's no such thing as free. All you do is share the wealth. Or the D-wealth. So it affects everybody. Don't be stupid. Just saying. You know, and if you don't really like credit cards, hit the like button. If you know that they're a fact that the credit cards are nothing but a scam and the stupid tax, hit the like button. You know, but they can help you out of a bind if used appropriately. But it is like the worst thing to tempt you with a credit card when you're young. Because that amount of money can keep you secure for a long time until you keep hitting the limit. You keep hitting the limit, and then you keep hitting the limit, and you keep like, Dad, family, help. It's hard to keep this shit up. I'm just glad I kept my shit straight. I'll never have to worry about going out because my smart ass always has a backup plan. I can't tell you it. It's just as secretive as UFOs and my plan on stopping AI from destroying our lives. Making us look stupid. It's called the legitimate. I haven't even named the technology that I'm pretty much have already developed in my mind, just not implemented. But I'm sure there's a lot of other smarter people that's going to help develop it. But there's got to be, and they're going to help me make a better name anyways. Either way, they're going to steal the idea from me anyways. Because Google watches my videos because they know how to program and they know how to get good ideas. And that's why they should just give me my YouTube Premium for free because I know I've helped them make millions. It would be nice. I won't tell nobody. Damn it. Just stop billing me. I'm poor. I really am. I was almost at my max limit. But, it's not that funny when you don't got no money. It really isn't. But money it's kind of funny I got no money. But at least because I spend it all on my bills. Well, that's where my money goes. Power was $300. Water bill, $300 fucking dollars. How the... Oh, it's because I must have forgot to pay. Well, oh, that's because I had to do this with my money. Back pay. I think they're just playing me like a deck of freaking some. I'm literally a magician's literally trying to get under my skin, and I'm not letting them. I'm not letting them in. Because I always have enough money. I always do. I don't have to worry about it. That's crazy. I didn't even ask for money, and my family sent me money. It's like, what? I didn't even. How do you know I needed $300? That's freaking amazing. I mean, it's like I didn't even ask you for anything. I'm telling you, I live the fat, lazy ass, stupid life that I need to break free from. Well, the laziness, but that'll happen soon. I know it will because I'm breaking free. I'm already can feel my. I want to get some energy. And I got a lot of things I want to do. Life's too short, and it's probably going to be shorter after you met me. Wolf, aka Operation Stealth Howling. True. I agree with you. And where you're agreeing with me. I don't know. I'm just too lazy to mount my camera towards my face. All my speakers way over here. I can do it that way. I'm just trying to get my phone to not charge and ruin my cord. Well, you can see me a little bit better now. My daughter painted this, if you want to see it, and her friend. But yeah. Oh, by the way, my kids have been kidnapped by their mother. And I'm suing my attorney. I'm suing the freaking judges. And I'm suing... Yeah, probably should sue somebody else too. I'm going to be suing CPS down in... I'm going to be suing them too. They can wake up and put on a little bit of makeup. I was agreeing with you, talking about all your money goes towards bills. Yeah, that's where all my money goes. I mean, just think about it. Like, I only get like, I mean, if it wasn't for my mother, my credit card, if it wasn't for my mother, just finally, just the other month, got on her disability, not disability, her retirement. But I'm on disability, but on her retirement. And that literally saved my ass from bankruptcy. Like, seriously. And I still am broke. But, you know, I'm not going to take all my mom's retirement money, so, no. I don't really care because she don't got much time left and she wants money to spend. Heck it, man. Yeah, you know, I love my mom. I don't love money. All I care is my bills are paid. She's going to be there for me. She's buying me clothes still. I'm freaking like too old for that kind of stuff. No. She's been doing it all my damn life, it feels like. But man, moms are there to love you, I guess. But she made me so freaking dependent because she's the only one that can find clothes I like to wear. Believe it or not. Like, they're actually comfortable. Well, because she knows how to do measurements and stuff. It's like, man, and if you guys don't have a mother, you know what? I am sorry. Greatly sorry. And you're welcome. My mom always has plenty of time. My mom could be your mom. I'll share. I don't have a brother yet, you know. If you're worthy, I think everybody is. could be, but everybody's falling short. Hey, at least you still have your mom. I know, and a lot of people don't. And that is not a fact. As much as I think about it, and much as I've seen, I remember seeing some of my people that I looked up to and admired when their mom died. I was like, damn, is that even something I could tolerate? I don't think I could bear losing my mom. Even at my age, even though she wants to go, let me out of this world. And still, no, you're stuck here. You're living with me. Like I got her trapped here as a prison. She wants to be free. But she definitely, at least I'm not trapping her like that. But still, I know she's joking. At least I hope she is. It'd be kind of devastating to say that, hey, I trapped my mom here because I couldn't bear to lose her. That'd be kind of crazy. I don't know, but I really do. I love my kids and I lost them and I'm still here. I almost went insane. Actually, I kind of did. The thought of it put me insane. I think that made it worse. The thought of losing my kids actually drove me to a point of depression and stressed out, lack of sleep that put me in a state of mind that was similar to a state of mind that I've been in before when I was overwhelmed with the mask mandates. And it's just those types of freaking world events put me into a comatose state of mind that I cannot logically think straight. And so once I started taking this medication, my mood, instead of the mood telling me what to do, my mind still works. It hits harder than hard knocks, losing a mom. I mean, I do not want to imagine it, but it really has got to be the hardest thing to ever overcome. And I don't want to lose my mom. I want her to be here when Armageddon comes. And she's a saint to me because she's always been there for me. She is. Shut up. Pumpkin, you be nice. I'm mad at you. Damn cats fighting over stupid food. I bet it is. I wouldn't doubt it because, man, losing. I mean, it's crazy when we're losing these professional people, man. We just lost. I've lost another freaking role model in this world, and another, and they keep freaking passing away, man. We just lost how many role models, and not even that. The guy was so young. How do we lose him? You know, like, I mean, he what? You know, it's like I was not expecting him. You know, like, we got role models in this world, and all of a sudden we losing like multiples. You know, and then you got young people coming up here trying to be role models, which, you know, it's good. You're making a good, you're doing something good. And you got good sayings, and you got good verses, and you got good. But once you live it, once you have to deal with it, you know, I've never dealt with my mom's death, but I've dealt with death. I can't stand it. Can't stand death, and I can't wait until God wipes it off the picture, wipes it off the platter, which is gonna happen. I mean, it's written, and it's when it's written, it's true. When the time was not stamped on that. So I'll tell you, I know things, but I don't have no way to prove it. I don't know when. I might know slightly how, or mostly how, or about how. But the when part, I'm not a prophet. Now that what's really weird about listening to some of the people that claim to be prophets, and some of them are actually. I mean, I've heard a couple of them, like that one guy that predicted a bullet in the ear or bullet in the thing. Well, he actually got pretty close to this weeping in the White House, but we didn't have no idea it was going to be over this. But then again, it still could be 2025 is still not over with, and we're heading towards a economic potential collapse at any moment. So, but his timeline just what happened was not accurate. But it proves that he wasn't a true prophet. But it does prove that he's been mysticizing, which is romancing there's a thing there is a way of seeing the future, but you do not want to play with those things. I'm just saying, not unless you're here to do good for it, but you do not want to, without God's help, participate in those types of things. I just know it's demonic and it's very destructive to everybody around you. And winning the lottery and all that stuff, that's what I thought about it. I thought, man, I could win the lottery. And I stopped playing it once I realized what would happen. Have you ever put yourself in the shoes of winning the lottery? Have you ever empathized, which means put yourself in the shoes of the ones that win the lottery, and thought about what you would do with that money? How it would change you? How much time it would take to spend? Who would keep bugging you? How much more work you'd have to do just because you had the money to do something? You wouldn't have you're broke excuse anymore. You'd have, I got too much money to spend. Well, that is an excuse. And you turn into Jeff Bezos because he's like, I'm going to drive this shitty ass car. I mean, that's exactly what I would have said. And then somebody freaking got into his brain. I'm going to get me a fancy wife. I mean, somehow he went from giggity giggity to wiggity wiggity. I don't know if it's the other way around, but you know what I mean. They can't bug you if you don't know what you have. I don't pay these so-called prophets no mind yet. I wouldn't. I don't know. I get bored, so I don't really give them my mind. I just give them, I let them try to entertain. But I don't think that's wise, because sometimes entertainment turns into being shamed, being led into something that is not true. So many will come in the basis of his name and will mislead many. Well, in 1990, there was only 6,000 religions that are based on the Christian church. Now there's 60,000. I think they underestimated. Well, in the 1800s, there was only, the population was smaller. but it's been astronomically increasing. But guess how many Muslim religions there are? Under 200. And guess how many Buddhist churches are? Everything else is under 200, under 100. Christianity has got everything beat 600 times over. I think that's an accurate statement. And why? Because they wanted to loot the Christian religion. They wanted to loot the understanding. There must be something true there, is my point. Why would there be so many different misconceptions if it was not understood, but forced to be misunderstood for the sake of their own benefit? And believe me, I'm sure God's going to be really pissed off about that. Like, what? Look what I did. I get a church. I got donated millions of dollars, and I bought me a hot ride and a hot girl. I did what you said. Yeah, I don't think that's what he said, dude. Like, wake up and smell the coffee. I did a short making fun of the prophets who said that rapture was going to happen on 12 at midnight, and it didn't happen. You see, the rapture is never even in the Bible. You know, the rapture happens, if there is a rapture, the rapture happens when you decide, when God decides, when you die, pretty much. If the rapture can happen, you're going to die, and that's the rapture going to happen. You can't take your flesh into heaven. It ain't going to survive. It's got to stay here. You know, there is an actual statement in the Bible where, but that's the atomic bomb, in my opinion. I mean, that's the atomic bomb. Because there's nothing that can, I mean, besides something like that or a nuclear explosion or anything, it means we are being transformed in an instant, which I believe is true. I mean, I'm not saying but it doesn't talk about rapture. It's just about Corinthians and about the taking up and about the body in heaven as there is a body on earth. So don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it's a concept based on actual scripture. So just because it's not written in the Bible doesn't mean there isn't no truth to the concept. So instead of referring to scriptures, they call it the rapture because it simplifies the knowledge obtained from those scriptures. So don't let anybody, you know, I mean, I understand it. And a lot of religions are just ignorant, in my opinion, of the possibility of the inevitability. Because, I mean, if it's written and if it's inspiring and if it's going to happen, it will happen. If you can come up with another explanation for why it won't, I'm all ears. Well, it was nice talking to you, but I'm about to call it a night. I think I'm about ready to call it a night too. Man, I appreciate the likes. I don't know. I've only had I'm going to try to hang out here a little bit longer. But man, it's been nice talking to you, Wolf. Operation Stealth Howling. Man, you have some good comments. Keeping up the good work there. And you know we're coming. We're coming to live forever. You're gonna be a brother from another. You're a brother from another mother. Don't matter. That's what I'm saying. Well, that's what we should be saying. But regardless, thanks for coming in. And you have a good night. I really hope everybody has a good night. I'm going to try to hang out. I mean, I'm going to try to get My other computer turned on and hooked up to the big screen, and I don't know. I think I'm just the medication, the cord, all the other shit. I probably shouldn't even have, but it's perfect because it's like, I mean, I feel good. I just don't feel like drinking any more beer. I'm just so sick of it. So sick of this freaking world. So sick of this bullshit. So sick of how, I miss my kids. I had a routine and they got ripped from me. The kids, I want to know how they're doing at school. We had goals, we had plans. They had allowances. I mean, they had things we were doing, and it's just fucking so bullshit that this fucking court system cannot look at the facts before they make detrimental decisions. It's like, that's why I'm going to fucking sue them, and I'm going to double sue them, and I'm going to fucking sue them again. I don't give a fuck. What else do I got to do in my fucking life? And to get back at the motherfuckers. What, I'm supposed to forgive them? I mean, yeah, of course I'm supposed to forgive them. Once they pay up their dues, because they got to pay Caesar's things to Caesar's. They working for Caesar. They ain't working for my freaking kids. They better pay up fucking that shit to me. I'm not Caesar, but unless I freaking have to be. They're gonna pay me. You're gonna pay me back from that bullshit. My kids are never gonna fucking recover from this bullshit. They won't. I mean, I'm telling you, I've already went through this when I was a fucking kid. So I know they're not gonna fucking come to terms. They're not gonna get over this. My kids are gonna be suffering for the rest of their fucking life with the trauma of losing their whole entire fucking family. All because the fucking mother wants to be a fucking piece of shit mother and utilize her fucking. She belongs in fucking prison. She's just like she's actually worse than the girl that got 6 years for fucking doing the same exact thing. She's worse than anybody I can possibly think of as a mother. End of story. So I hope you guys all have a good night. And I hope she becomes a saint overnight. She'll return the kids if she was. Love you guys.